This is the scariest place to sleep in America. Deep in the heart of Texas, past the dusty old Alamo, lies a cheap roadside motel called The Last Chance, and room 9 is the coldest room in the whole motel. And every couple that sleeps there reports the same exact nightmare. Drowning, they also report a strange pressure on their chests, and the feeling of icy cold hands gripping their body, whispers of regret, and a name being called over and over again. And when the temperature outside starts to rise, room 9 gets colder and colder. The name is never revealed. Some have even woken up with bruises that look exactly like human hands. The manager of the motel will tell you the room is cursed. It used to belong to a man named Clayton, who froze to death one night in July during a freak snowstorm. He was found the next morning by his son, who had come to check on him because he hadn't been heard from in a while. The room was freezing cold, and Clayton was lying in his bed completely still, except for the way his hand was curled into a fist. The motel manager showed the son the bruises on his father's arm and asked him if he had any idea how they got there. The son said that he didn't. All he knew was that his dad had been acting strange lately, talking about how the room was getting colder and colder and that he could get warm no matter what. The last thing he said was, "It's getting so cold, I wish I was dead." After Clayton's death, the room was sealed off, and no one was allowed in. For 3 years, not a single guest stayed at the Last Chance Inn until one day a new manager took over. He wanted to make a fresh start and decided to reopen room 9. But when he went to turn the thermostat up, he realized it didn't work. No matter what he did, he could not get the room to be anything other than freezing cold. And so, the room stayed empty until one fateful night when a couple looking for a cheap place to sleep ended up at the motel. They didn't care that the room was supposedly haunted. They just wanted a place to lay their heads. And that's when the nightmare began. To this day, the room is still open, but the thermostat is broken.